everyone, and we are back. We have got the final with Dania on Oldham and Inazumi on Briar. Can we see Briar win a Nationals to get more points on the Living Legends and solidify Inazumi, who I believe, from what I remember what Simon's saying, he got into the final of the Pro Tour in Lille? Or will Daniel, the man that's been absolutely crushing it on the stream with Oldham, will he get a comeback and be the new Polish national champion? We'll find out. Simon just nipped out just real quickly. You've got me. So we're starting this up with a grasp. Arsenal passing up. Moving over to Daniel now. Just coming straight in with a spinal crush. Inazumi is working out what his next moves are. Working out whether he wants to block this or not. It's been wild. So he's blocked in for the full 9, I believe. Might have taken 2 damage there. Okay, right. So it wasn't a full 9 block. It was a 7 block, taking 2. So Scar for Scar coming in now with a Rune Chant dealing 1 arcane damage. Simon is here. We're locked in.
So we are locked in, ready to go.
We are here. So Inazumi is started his turn making a Rune Chant. Arsenal pass. Daniel came back with a Spinal Crush for 9. Inazumi blocked for 7, taking 2. Now here we are. Scar for Scar for 4. Go again because he's gone lower health and 1 arcane. Daniel's just working out how he wants to approach this this attack.
This is a very, very well trodden battle between Briar and Oldham. Oldham running Null Rune 1 on the boots and the Crown of Seeds, and he will try and prevent as much damage as possible to enable the Crown and the Null Rune to stop the Rosetta pings for 2. Winter's Wail, obviously, to present damage and a Frostbite off of a blue pitch, and then Stalagmite offers not only a 2 block and a 1 block, but also Frostbites to maybe prevent even more damage, just stopping the Briar turn in their tracks.
Sure. Seems like he just took the 1 arcane blocked up, and he's now coming back in with a E-Strike for himself. E-Strike for 7, it seems.
Yeah, he's taken some of that damage. And G-Tome. Nice early non-attack action, draws a card, replaces itself. Looks like it was followed up with a...
Okay.
Non-attack action to get the go again from the embodiment of lightning.
And it looks like he's got a
Bramble Spark, maybe.
Bramble Spark, possibly, yeah. So
1 plus 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Card draw on hit and go again.
And 2 arcane as well. 2 arcane. 1 from the Bramble Sparks, 1 from the Rune Chant. Oh, what a rude turn. What a rude turn. It's also coming in. It's also in as well. I don't know whether I said, but the Oldhim has just beat the Viceroy, so that was the final. So Oldham has won the Netherlands. We've moved over on at the same time. We've got the US Nationals on as well, and I think the Phi has just beat the Briar. So I think that huge Briar getting into Living Legends is starting to slip away now massively. I don't think it will be enough, even if Inazumi does become the Polish national champion.
Yeah.
I just don't see Briar living in legend now. That dream is slowly going away. Oldham is being king. But moving forward, anyway, we're working out this. Oh, we've got a blizzard. Okay. That's going to absolutely jam up the turn.
So only 1 resource remaining.
He's got to tune
However, if he doesn't block it, he still gets the card draw. But
That's true.
He won't have go again because he can't afford to pay for the go again.
Well, he has got a tunic, so he could tunic and
Okay,
get the
yeah.
2. And appears that he is not going to do that.
Just going to take the card draw, do the damage.
Yeah.
Oh no! So the one arcane has gone through. He's created an embodiment of Earth.
Okay.
He's chosen not to pay.
Oh, okay, sure. So we're just going through the arcane damage spec.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So Oakenhold is now blocking for 3. Is he going to take the 4? I believe he is. He's going to take the 4, and he's going to draw a card from that and pass up his turn. That's not bad. Like, I think for an Oldhim player, that's fine, right? You know, the on-hit effect is no big deal. Oh, CNC. Okay.
He got the card draw, had a card in arsenal, and then got CNC'd immediately.
Yeah, that's it. Oof. Okay. But with embodiment and effort, that's fine. Okay, well, that's not a problem. He's just going to throw the Crown of Providence in front of that. Oh, in the Pummel. Oh, days. Okay. He is definitely making sure he is pushing through that damage, and he's going to have a 4-card hand. Oh my word!
That's huge. A Pummel CNC is just the worst thing for an opposing player.
What a
it's exactly what Oldham needed.
What a combination
to bring the tempo back to them. They're gonna have a much easier time of keeping that pressure on if they draw well on the next turn.
Absolutely. That Crown of Providence was going to be huge, and that Pummel's just turned it into mush, basically. Although the Briar can still come back with some mad turns, but not ideally. These are the sort of turns that Briar really needs. He needs to have those big 5-card turns just so he can really push it over the line and deliver something really awkward for Oldham to deal with. So fantastic play by Daniel. An arcane rising classic, as they may say. CNC Pummel, old as time.
I think for Inazumi to really get back in this match quickly, he's going to need a Channel Man Heroic turn.
Oh yeah,
ASAP.
Big time.
It is good to see that Amulet of Earth down though. That can present a bit of an issue later on.
Yeah, and the Scar for Scar, making that count. His health total is lower, so 4 go again. Daniar's doing it's fine. He's just blocking for 3, taking 1. Triggering Briar's errated version. Imagine Briar not being errated, man. And all those Earth embodiments, they would present.
Imagine having
problem.
5 embodiments of Earth and then blocking 7 with every 2 block non-attack action.
Okay. We've got a Gloom now, which is fine. That's exactly what he wanted to see.
So having the embodiment of Earth gives it go again.
Yeah, because he's created an aura this turn. Okay, these are the sort of big swing moves that he needed to get. And then he's probably, he's going to end with the Rosetta because that Amulet of Earth is going to be doing, he's going to be getting that trigger going for Rosetta. Daniel's just working out what his next moves are going to be. How much damage does he need to take? His health total is fine, but he needs to keep that, even though that he's ahead on life, he still needs to make sure that life total is ahead because he's not the aggressor here. Okay, yeah. Blocking for 3, Oldhim, Ice React. Put that card away, Sunny Jim. Not a problem, good sir. I have a tunic.
A really good turn off of a short hand, to be fair.
I think he just didn't want him to have an arsenal.
Yeah. And do you know what? Your vision of Viscerai and Briar, if you manage to get 3 attacks in a turn as a Runeblade, you're happy, aren't you? As a base.
Yeah, this is what makes them kind of premium heroes for Flesh and Blood. It's the fact that they're able to come out with turns that are bigger than most, with damage output which is above average with that many attacks is it's crazy. You just don't get them as much. Not like not like Fi does. They can just get them for free, getting 6 or 7 attack chains just
But when
because.
they do come in, they're split damage, so it's much trickier to block.
Absolutely. So it looks like the Oldhim player just sort of passed his turn up there, and Inazumi is coming in for looks like. I can't read what that card is. I think it's an evergreen. I think it's an evergreen.
Really tricky one to spot, but it does look like the deer on evergreen.
It does look like the deer. It depends what color it is as well. I imagine it's red. It could be blue.
Played from Arsenal, was it?
If you played from Arsenal, that would be fine. It's obviously just had a poor, an alignment of cards which isn't ideal. He's just presenting some damage just to give Oldham a bit of it. It's just to throw some damage stuff. I need to set up something better for next turn and hope I don't have to deal with a pretty nasty attack from Dania. So
it's important for Oldham. Yeah, sorry, I was going to say I think it's important for Oldham to try and keep some life here, not take too much.
Okay.
But he needs to be able to push back. He needs to get the tempo back. The pummeled CNC has way. Yeah, this is the sort of thing you need.
Yeah,
a nice choke slam. Stop any shenanigans with added non-attack actions and
2 floating. The 2 floating bait. Have you got it? We'll see. Looks like he doesn't have it. He's just blocking for 3, taking the full amount of damage from that, putting him down to 21.
Crush is an effect.
It is. I'm trying to remember what the choke slam crush effect does.
You can't add any. You can't add
Buff?
any attack to your attacks. Yeah.
Oh, so there's no buffing going on.
No buffing.
That's pretty important actually for Briar because that's kind of her whole thing. So I think we've seen our final scar for Scar now. Really maximizing, making sure that his health total is not too low, but really making sure that the scar for Scars count. That's getting blocked for 3, taking the 1 damage, gets the embodiment of Earth trigger going.
Making sure that all of them have had go again is good.
Oh, okay. Is that one come from Arsenal? Yes, it has. It's got go again on it. Doing the classic, as Simon said. Getting as many attacks as possible. We haven't seen a non-attack action card being played, so Rosetta isn't triggered yet. Really wants to get that going. Daniel's having a real long think about whether he wants to block this up or not, because obviously this is now getting to the point where he's going to be able to present something meaningful back, and it's also just giving Briar more room to continue with these big turns.
And quite rightly, didn't need to block the whole choke slam. If you're not going to be adding any power to your attack, so might just play out the non-attack action towards the end to give Rosetta the +2 arcane. But for now, 4+4, both with go again, is not a bad start.
That's not bad at all. So that's blocking up within Oldham's touch, taking another 1 damage. What is Inazumi going to consider next? I mean, it'd be pretty wild if he had an amulet of Earth. Oh, okay. Exude confidence for 4. So it's all good. Doesn't need to fire the Rosetta. Just a 4, then 4, then 4. Nice 12 damage turn. And this is the point now where Daniel's again in that real spot of going, what do I do? Do I take this 4, present something meaningful back? No, he's going to block for 3, take 1.
And is he going to snaps, or is he Is it too early? It's probably too early.
No, it doesn't need to snap yet. There's no non-attack action card being played. I think that's fine to just leave that card in Arsenal now. And then probably recognizing that Daniel is going to most likely swing back with Winter's Whale. And yeah, we're
a fast-paced game so far. It's 21 health each. So it's good to see a bit of damage traded back and forth.
Yeah, it is. All thanks to the fact that it's Briar. Because Oldham is obviously going to make this matchup really slow, but Briar is fantastic at making sure that damage will get through. So the pace of the game has happened. And Simon, we are here. We have arrived.
Game over.
Oh, I don't know. It's not game over yet.
I'm joking.
GG, everyone. It's here. Channel Mount Heroics out. Pack up your things. But no, this is going to be huge. But
However,
then Stalagmite, it's going to be showing. It's going to be showing a lot of work. I think in this is the moment where Stalagmite is going to make the.
So he's got nothing. He's got nothing floating. If a blizzard comes in or if a stalagmite comes in, this could really throw off the turn. Be interesting to see if he's got another non-attack action to get an embodiment of lightning at all, or whether he's just hoping to play out another attack action cheaply.
I think he's fine with this as long as he can present enough big damage, and he's got enough. He's got the pitch to keep the channel mount now. So, it's another turn of +3 to everything.
Yeah. Got to keep it around if you can.
Yeah, and it was an Nimbalism that's flipped, so he knows that the next turn is going to be another. Oh, it's going to be really, really high damage. Daniel's probably not liking this at the minute.
As the Briar player, you have to maximize these turns against Oldham. Although the Oldham hasn't necessarily been blocking out, not going for a real fatigue or a real slow burn tactic. They have been quite aggressive and they have been taking a bit more damage than maybe an older school Oldham might. With the hope that they can come back and then force disruption with the choke clams, with your CNCs, with other crush effect cards like Spinal Crush that are going to really affect the game.
Absolutely. It's been. So he's had to take us a lot of damage on this one. Lightning Surge coming in for 7 again. I don't believe this has a go again. I don't think it does.
Think that was played from Arsenal, no.
So it's just a casual 14 damage turn with 2 cards. Casually.
Casual.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, not 2 cards. He had to pitch and play out the Channel Man Heroic. So
that's true. Two card attack. That's fine.
Yeah,
14 damage.
Attacks.
Yeah, it's normal play here. 0 for 7.
Yeah.
Channel Man Heroic, man. Such a card.
Great card. Great card.
I think blocking for 3. I honestly think blocking for 3's pushed it over the edge. If it was just blocking for 2, I think that card would be a little bit more fairer.
Yeah, having a with Briar's embodiments, having a 4 block as well is huge.
Yeah, it does too much work. I mean, I think its downside is pitch red. Right.
We're now seeing a Tear Asunder into Winter's Whale for 5 dominate.
Okay, but that's
we still have Grasp available, so
that's not a problem. Has he got a card in hand? He doesn't. There's no way you can pummel this. So this is fine. This is fine. He can block. Yeah, blocks with the captain's cool, and that's blocking for 3.
Making the most of the embodiment. Yeah,
that's perfect. And he's got a 3-card hand channel still up. If you confuse, he's got the Amulet of Earth also.
That's true.
Firing there as well.
A nice little attack reaction style addition damage. We see another rabble for 7. Can't complain, eh?
Goodness,
must be nice.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
So still got 2 cards in hand. Channel's still up. Haven't had to pitch anything yet. I wonder if we've got. We've seen all the scars. We've seen 2 ravels. So I wonder if we've just got another 0 for 4 entwined lightning with a lightning fuse, maybe.
The potentials are endless. It's all on Daniel now. It's getting these blocks done right. Yeah,
Well,
I was waiting for this.
yeah.
The stalagmite. Stalagmite coming in. Have a frostbite. Blocking for 2. Taking 5? No.
No.
Blocking for 6. Taking 1. Have
But
a
still
frostbite.
getting your embodiment.
Yeah. But at the minute, he's gonna need to pitch 2 Earth cards to keep this around. Really don't see this happening. It's just going to be pushing over some more damage.
Even paying 1 for the frostbite to do 7 threat 7 damage is.
Okay, so we
Earth
are
react as well.
Earth react as well, so no damage coming through at the minute, and then he's got 1 prevention coming up. I believe Inazumi has just said, that's cool, bro. Gonna leave it here. Arsenal draw back up. Oldham hasn't got anything left on his turn. He will have to draw back up as well. Or no, he doesn't. No.
Another Terrace Under into Whale.
He's got another Terrace Under into a Whale. Oh, man. Okay. Harder to block this time round now. Much harder to deal with. He's going to have to give up that tunic, I believe, unless he's got a defense reaction, which I don't believe he will. Don't think that's...
And he didn't get an embodiment on the last turn either.
No.
So no cheeky 4 blocks.
I think that's what Daniel was planning on. Of going, you not getting that embodiment is more important at the minute. Which is a very good read. It's a very good read. And I think he just took it. I think
that's probably the right call. Depending on what's in your hand, having to get rid of 2 cards, it's not a massive issue. If you can do that. 7 damage, 2 cards, 7 damage.
Nimblism into a
Coax of Commotion.
That's it. So that was the Nimblism that he flipped up on the last Rebel turn. And if we've got this right, I don't know what cards he's discarded from that Terrace Under turn. We've also saw an E-Strike get flipped up as well. So he does have 2 cards left. He could snappies this and then E-Strike for 7. Possibly. But
I have 2 cards left in hand. It just has 1 card left.
Oh, does he got 1 card left? Yeah. I thought he had a card in Arsenal.
I think, I think he's just going to put this card in Arsenal.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
He's going to make a Quicken token, I would say.
Yeah, Quicken token would probably be good. Don't need to do the health. Or maybe nothing. Maybe just want to keep to the damage. Just want to give Oldham a Quicken token. All right, CNC for 6. 1 float in. Tunic counter up.
Yeah.
Simon.
Pummel watch.
Pummel. Oh,
he's taking it. There's
no pummels. He calls
no hesitation.
He calls and went, pummel me then. Can
he do the 8 damage? He's going to start with a Chanaman Heroic. Of course he is.
God.
Is that a Chanaman Heroic? Maybe it's just an Earthlaw Surge.
I think it's an Earthlaw
Surge. Sorry. I got excited.
Oh, goodness me.
Earthlaw Surge into a Ravenous Ravel, the 3rd one, coming in for 7.
Oh, is that blue? That's why. Oh, he flipped a blue up. Minus
Blue Weaver coming at you when you didn't want it.
That is not what you wanted to see at this time. But still, another 2 more damage. I think that would have been. Simon, why do I feel like that blue Earthlaw Surge is going to be.
Blue Weave Earth.
The blue Weave Earth, is going to be the reason why Inazumi is going to struggle later on. Maybe. But I've always noticed that the blue Weave Earth minusing 2 damage off was the reason they couldn't close out the game.
It could well be. Let's
I mean,
just
maybe
see.
not. Maybe not. But
Let's
I mean,
just
2
see.
more damage at this point, especially Oldhim. 2 more damage is crucial.
It is huge. It's the difference between Rosetta finishing things off and not.
Pretty much. And Oldham has still got all of his equipment as well. So even though he's on 8, it's a high mountain to climb to try and take that last 8 out. It's the players having a think.
Daniel's gone in the tank here. I mean, this is threatening lethal. There's lightning presses in that deck, right? They're potentially, at least. So does he block, and how much? He's still got all his equipment available. He may well crown. He may well stalagmite. Although 2 cards in hand, I don't think there's as much benefit to stalagmite right now.
Ooh. Just outside of this game, while Daniel is chilling in his think tank, we have had I've just seen the matchup into the US Nationals. I believe Michael Hamilton versus Ryan Rich in the quarterfinals. Michael Hamilton's on Icelander and Ryan Rich is on Oldhim, and I believe Michael Hamilton just beat Oldhim. So
I believe he didn't even play any arcane damage until Oldham was below 20 health.
Yeah, Wounding Bull and
Binder's Fighting Spirits.
Yeah, cross apps. Tell you what, there's 2 decks that are coming out of this Nationals that is going to be making everyone, or maybe 3 actually, making everyone's eyebrows rise and go, wow, okay. One of them was definitely Michael Hamilton's Wounding Bull Icelander deck. The other one, definitely this Icelander Azalea getting into the top 8.
Yeah,
absolutely crazy. And then as well, George Rogers getting Fi into the final.
What do you think about the Crazy Life Gain Dash as well that got into the top 8 of the US?
It's crazy. I'll say that. I watched it. I watched him gain 26 life before he was eventually fied to death.
Crazy.
I was like, that's a lot of healing you're doing, bro. Just keep doing ones. Keep doing ones. Yeah, he just couldn't keep up in the end. Really, he's got into the top 8. It's definitely been a Nationals of wild decks. I have to say, decks I just didn't see coming out the gate. I believe that the Nationals we're seeing now in Nazumi versus Denia, there's pretty safe, right? Yeah, pretty safe heroes stuff. We're seeing nothing out there that's really shaking things up on the deck tech fronts. But yeah, but still, the Polish Nationals still had something quite crazy and special.
Spicy,
with
a bit of Azalea.
Oh, that huge combo turn. Jeez,
we all wanted it.
We all wanted it. We all wanted to see it. Daniel, though,
in the final. Was the first hero I started collecting, actually.
It was the second hero that I was interested in. There was 2 heroes that I was going to pique my interest to play in this game. One of them was my boy Viserai, obviously. And then the other one is, Azalea. Right, we've got a block.
We have a block.
We have a 6 block. And
plus Crown of Seeds, yeah.
Plus Crown of Seeds. Okay, so we've got a full 7 block, have a Frostbite token. This is the last of the Stalagmite. Would you be happy now?
Yeah, I am happy. As Inazumi here, he's got 2 cards in hand. He's got 1 resource floating. At worst, he comes in for 4 damage off the Rosetta here. Oh, and we've ice reacted as well. So he's got now 1 card in hand.
Okay, yeah. He's going to just pitch up there and present more damage. Daniel's doing, I believe, a fantastic attempt of just making sure that we're dismantling everything that Briar can do, 1 piece at a time, and just really make it difficult to just land huge hits. But in the Zoom, he's just keeping the pressure up, man.
I think this is key. He's forced 2 cards out of the Oldham's hand already. Can he can he get him down to 4 health, or can he get another card out of his hand? And he's got him down to
5. Yeah, he's took the whole lot now.
4.
He's got down to 4. Down to 4. He's took it. He's took him right down. Okay, so what is he going to return with? Probably an icy hammer for 4. Icy hammer for 4. It's not a sledge. It's not as cool as sledge. It's like that. Do you like what I did there? Cool.
Not as cool as
Not
a
as
sledge.
Well, it is actually cooler than a sledge because
Ice cold, some might say.
Okay, he's having a think. Which card is he going to pitch? Will it be an icy one? Will it be? Oh no, it's an E-strike. Okay, right. Just so you know, we're watching this at frame time. So just imagine a bootleg DVD of you see the image, and then we're moving on to the next scene. E-strike for 7.
E-strike for 7 off 2-card hand.
Oh no,
not
taking
bad.
3. Oh, he's down to 3.
Down to 3. Has he got the hand to finish him
Come
off?
on, has he got the hand? Okay, we have got the deer. Oh no, what have we got?
No, we.
Force of nature.
It could be
Force of nature.
Force of nature. If it was fused, that would make it +1. Yeah, he's fused it. Force of nature fused. No go again, but he's got snappies up. So if it hits, it draws a card. He can boost the power of the attack by pitching, and he can give it go again with snaps.
The plays.
No defense reactions unless you defend with a card of equal or greater.
Simon, got to keep an eye out for that Amulet of Earth.
Exactly, and he's fused the Force of Nature with Earth. So there's your added +1.
Yeah, he's got an instant +1 whenever he needs to.
And he can also give it +2 by pitching 2.
Yeah, and he's got a +2 there because he's got the Weave Earth in hand. Daniar is really thinking now because he needs to think, am I going to use this Crown of Seeds now? Because he needs to use this now. Has he got an attack that is above 5? Most likely, but has he got an attack that's above 8 eventually? Needs to have the attack above, or is it on par? I'm trying to remember. Regardless, I think the odds are quite high that he's not going to Seeds and he's not going to Oldhim use his Oldhim ability. So getting this exude confidence now at this stage, wild. Probably.
So even to be honest, even if he ice reacts, Inazumi can pitch all of his resources to pay.
Yeah, not a good time. So Oldham's ability is out. Right, that is out. It's all down to the seeds.
But he obviously can't use that ability because it's a defense reaction unless he blocks with a card that has higher power.
That's what I mean. That's what I was trying to work out. Whether, he has got something that can block that high. There's not many Macho Grande and
Glacial
stuff like
Footsteps, Macho Grande.
Yeah. No. I mean,
we know they're in his deck because he's played them already.
But that's not the point. The point is that, you know, maybe we're just overthinking what the ability of what Exude Confidence cards are doing, which is actually doing quite a lot of work just to mainly shut the seeds of the Crown of Seeds out of the matchup. It's a real good bluffing game, isn't it? Of, you know, am I going to pump it? Am I not? Are you going to block right? Are you going to overblock this? And now just snaps it anyway and come in with another attack. He doesn't even need to use the Amulet of Earth. He could just come in with a go again attack that isn't, you know, just for 4. And then you can just Amulet of Earth it to get +1. And then the Force of Nature will then fire if that hits.
Yeah. Get a card draw.
Yeah. It's pretty big. It's also got a blue, so you can use that for the grasp as well, just to get that extra 1 damage through. Well, I think Daniel's in a bit of trouble here at the minute. He's going to have to pull out some really big brain blocks here.
A really tricky decision. On 4 health, like, where do you go?
I don't know. Oof, such a tight, close final as well. This is nail biting stuff. I have to say, not as exciting as a sledge off. You know, trying to make sure you can get a sledge to 20 swings is definitely the peak of nationals for me. But
Eek.
the peak, the next best thing though is Oldham on 4, Briar on 3. Due confidence coming down. We're blocking for 4. Blocking for 4. I can't see the card that he's blocked with, but he's going to snaps. Obviously, he was always going to.
There's your window. There's your attack reaction window. So he's currently blocking for 4.
Yes.
But what attack card has he used to block?
I'm not sure.
Because he can still, if it's got enough power, he can still use defense reactions. But it's currently hitting, so it's in his court. So he's using the Oldham defense earth reaction to block 2. So now I think Briar has to pump it up by 2. And then it would be hitting.
Okay. I mean, Daniel's obviously got to be. Oh, okay. Oh, has he pumped it? Oh, he's pumping it. He's pumping it by 2.
Pumping it to 7, so he's now blocking 6 of 7. If it hits, he draws a card.
Yeah.
Still got 1 card in hand.
But he can't. And now I think he's at the point where he actually can't do anything about
so
this.
He's committed 2 cards to this already. He's got 1 in Arsenal. He's now pitched a 3rd for Crown of Seeds. So he's going to have 2 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. Is he fishing? He can't be fishing for a and he's gone up to 8.
Okay, so it looks like here that we are. So he's obviously blocked with an attack higher than what this is doing.
So it's now 7 blocking 8.
So it's now 7 blocking 8. Yeah. So obviously with Daniel being able to seed in these interactions means that he has blocked. He's got a card with strength higher than what it was 5 or maybe even 7. It was higher than that. But no, even then, before like Exuding Confidence can even fire off to make that even higher, he can then Crown of Seeds.
He can pump it.
Yeah, he can pump it before the Exude Confidence starts to say that you can't. Oh, okay. And he's
sink below, fully blocked.
Okay. Oof.
And he's still got 3 floated. So he blocked 4, 8. Yeah. So he fully blocked it with cards. He's now got 3 floating.
Inazumi, I think he obviously started fire. Oh, that was it.
Yeah. So
okay.
I think Inazumi decided he wanted an No, I think Inazumi decided then he wanted an Arsenal.
No, but I mean when he was starting to do all the pump attacks up, like because he was doing it, able to do it in the reaction phase. It's giving Daniel that option to go, you know what, I can play all this up before this fires.
No, do you know what? I think he did that to draw the cards out. I think he wanted to draw the cards out. He now has an opponent with no Arsenal.
But he just snapped. But he's got a snappies. He got a snappies.
He did snap. That. Yeah, he did.
And now his opponent just comes out with a way. Honestly, I don't think that was a very good exchange for Inazumi. It was not ideal at all. I think he really, really, really wanted to go over. But because he was forced potentially to do all this during the reaction phase rather than in the block step phase.
Yeah, potentially.
It left him, Daniel, all the windows to be able to play out everything.
Defense reactions.
Yeah, because I don't think he would have been able to get that sync out if he was able to just keep this into the defense, into the blocking phase.
There we go.
Oh goodness!
Channel Mount Heroic, Lightning Surge from Arsenal.
No,
7 go again.
No cards in Arsenal from Oldham. It is oh god!
He's doing it. To draw a card. He's doing at least 1 damage through the Rosetta this turn.
If you had to top draw a card in that moment, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll just
okay, yeah,
draw up, and you just go, here's a Channel Mount Heroic. What a card to see! But Daniel is obviously going to be blocking this up, and he could just Oldhim Isaract and get another card, get that card in his hand on the top of his deck, and just end the turn right there and then. But he has pitched to Earth, so the Channel Mount Heroic, he's going to stay around for one more turn.
What are we going to see? We've got 2 cards left in Inazumi's hand, or one. Sorry, no, 1 card left in Inazumi's hand. No, 2, because he played Lightning Surge from Arsenal. So I think we've got.
Okay. So maybe the Earth reaction isn't good. The Ice reaction isn't going to be.
No, that's a lie. He's got 1 card left in hand because he blocked the Winter's Whale with 1. So
he blocked a Winter's Whale.
He's taking 1 damage from the Lightning Surge, and he's taking. Oh, Cokes for 7.
Oh,
it's huge.
No. This is big.
Huge.
This is big.
So he's got to fully block out. He's going to have no hand to come back with.
Yeah, and he's going to do 1 damage.
He's going to do maybe 2. I mean, if he's got 2 blocks in hand, he's dead.
Yeah, and then that's just going to keep the Channel Mount Heroic for the next turn. So he's taking 1 damage here. He's taking 1 damage. Down to 2. No cards. Oh, mate, honestly. If he can just chip through 1 damage, Inazumi can do. If he can just get that. Oh no, he used his tunic. No, he used his tunic.
So he didn't take any damage on the second attack.
Daniel's doing it.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
Captain's Call, go again into the Exude
for 7.
7 Exude for 7 with go again, and 2 cards in hand. Ability to pump it as and when required.
Oh god!
He's got tunic available. Rosetta's online. How do you block this as Oldham?
Daniel, man, is in the tank now.
Because if you 2 card block it, and he's got 2 blues,
GG.
Maybe good game. If he hasn't, well,
he doesn't,
and he takes 1, goes down to 2.
So that Rosetta Fawn can do its job.
Oh, this could be a good game.
I think that's it. No, that is it. I think that's it.
He had a 2 blocking. Hand.
Yeah, that's it. GG.
Well, congratulations to Inazumi, Pro Tour finalist, I believe, and now Polish national champion.
Oh, goodness me! Well done.
Briar, some more Living Legend points for Briar, and he wins the handmade Talishar prize trophy.
I rękę mu urwi.
Proszę bardzo. Jeszcze raz wielkie brawa.
Sam se wziął. Dzikus! Możemy się przybliżyć ekipa kurwa Martarza, no to możemy zostać.
To już 3.
Jeszcze 4 będzie cały deck. Nowy czempion!
Do Balkuna będzie.
Nowy deck! Bartosz, daj teli szara. Nie mogę potrzebować, a nie